Now, when you have a quadratic, there's a lot you can do so far as modeling goes. Suppose I have 3 points, 0, 0, -1, -2, and 1, 6. And I want to know the equation of the parabola in standard form that goes through these 3 points. Now here is a graph of those 3 points, but that's not really helping me too much. Sometimes graphs will help you, in this case it doesn't. Now the one thing I do know is a parabola in standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. I have 3 unknowns, a, b, and c. Well, I have 3 unknowns and I have 3 equations. So I can set up 3 equations, 3 unknowns, to determine what a, b, and c are. So the first equation, I'm going to use 0, 0. Wherever I have an x, I'm going to put in 0. Wherever I have a y, I'm going to put in 0. So the first equation is 0 is equal to a times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. Okay, this one's going to be easy for us. This is 0, this is 0. This tells me immediately that c is 0. That was convenient. Doesn't happen often. Next, I'm going to use the next point to determine a couple of the variables, if possible. So I'm going to use x is 1 and y is -2. So -2 is equal to a times -1 squared plus b times -1. And I already know c is 0, so I'm not going to include it. So let me simplify this. -2, -1 squared is just 1. Now I'm going to use the third point to write another set of equations. So I'm going to have 6 is equal to a times 1 squared plus b times 1, and then of course plus c, but c is 0. So this equation is 6 is a plus b. So I have an equation here, and I have a second equation here. I'm going to go back to solving systems of equations. I'm going to write the 2 equations, one over the next. -2 is a minus, lost my pen. And then 6 is equal to a plus b. I'm going to add these 2 equations. 4 is equal to 2a. All right, those cancel. So a is equal to 2. Once I have 2, a is equal to 2, I can go back into any of these equations. And so I'm going to plug it into equation 2. 6 is equal to 2 plus b. So b is equal to 4. This tells me the standard form of my equation is y equals a, which is 2x squared, plus b, which is 4x, plus c, which is 0. Here's my equation. Now, lo and behold, when I graph y is 2x squared plus 4x, it gets all 3 points.